it is almost time for spring and summer, thank goodness. And some of my favorite looks to wear are more of that sort of bronze goddess sort of idea. However, I really feel like every time that I'm motivated to film something like that, I want to put on a ton of sunless tanner and do a lot of extra bronzer and overall just make myself look really bronze, tan, and glowy. However, I also really like my skin at its pale state, and I want to create some more tutorials where I'm embracing that. So today's video is going to be kind of a bronze goddess glowy tutorial, but for you fair-skinned girls. The idea is essentially the same. I'm just going to use some products that are more suitable, I guess, and techniques that are a little less harsh. If you guys aren't a subscriber of mine, click subscribe down below, and if you're on a PC, there's a little bell icon that you can click in order to be notified when I have new uploads. Thank you guys so much for doing that. Give this video a thumbs up if you love it. If you would like to see how I got this look, please keep watching. To start, I'm going to use my Becca First Light Priming Filter to prime my face. I feel like this is just a really nice moisturizing primer, and I'm going to use my Estee Lauder Doublewear foundation and mix in a tiny bit of the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, the liquid version in Opal is the color that I'm using, mixing it together and then just applying this to my skin using a beauty blender. I just find that this gives me the most natural finish with this foundation. Now I'm using Shape Tape under the eyes. I believe the shade is Light Sand that I have, and I'm also applying that concealer to my eyelids to kind of take away the discoloration there as well. I really like this as an eyelid primer, and I'm applying the concealer down the center of my face, avoiding the forehead for whatever reason. I just didn't feel like it today, to highlight my face and blending that out with a beauty blender. Now I'm just using a little bit of the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder, I believe it is. I really like this to set under my eyes, and I'm also going to use a little bit to set that concealer on my eyelid before shadow. Now I'm taking the Becca Soft Light Blurring Powder and just setting the rest of my face with this. I'm really liking this right now. And for bronzer, I'm using the Estee Edit Barest Bronze in light medium, I believe is the shade. I'm just applying this with a Dermablend brush. I really like it. This just warms up your skin, but if you use a light hand, it's a really nice, light, subtle bronzer, and I think it's perfect for this sort of a look. And now to add a little bit of extra dimension under my cheekbones, I'm using the Tarte Contour Kit, the one that's limited edition that I keep talking about. I'm sorry, you guys, I just really like it. And just applying this under my cheekbones. Now I'm using this hot pink blush. The shade is Life's Picnic. It's from MAC. Make sure you use a light hand, but I am such a fan of this color for making your skin look kind of freshly sun-kissed. And now I'm using the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Bronze Amber just to top that off to give myself a little bit of a glow, more of a bronzy look. Promise this video is not sponsored by Becca. Geez, I'm using a lot of their products. Now I'm using their highlighter in Moonstone just on the very tops of my cheekbones just to accentuate those parts of my face even further. Although, hey Becca, feel free to sponsor me. Thank you. And now I'm using the 77 Cosmetics Natural Glow Mist just to sort of set my foundation so far, get it locked in, you know? And now I'm going in with the Tarteist Pro palette. I'm using this sort of mid-tone brown shade, kind of reminds me of Soft Brown from MAC. And just brushing this through my crease, just starting to map out the shape that I want. I'm doing it a little bit more winged out as I normally do. I just like to kind of extend my eyes, but you guys do whatever shape works for you. If you want to do more rounded, go for it. Now I'm using the Makeup Geek eyeliner pencil in Nude to brighten up my waterline. Don't stab yourself, thanks. And now I'm taking a little bit more of that medium brown shade and running it under my lower lash line. This is just going to make the look It kind of pulls it together while making it look more smoky, which I'm a fan of. And now I'm taking this chocolate brown and a smaller blending brush from Morphe, and I'm just throwing this pretty heavily in the outer corner, and then I'm going to start blending it into the inner corner as well, leaving our lid bare, but feel free to not be super neat because we are going to put a foiled pigment over it. So no need to be neat here. Just blend that shade into the outer corner, build it up, and make sure both sides are even, which takes a little bit of time for me because my eyes are kind of uneven. So fun fact, right? And now I'm taking this warmer shade and I'm just going to use a blending brush and kind of lightly run this color through the crease just to warm everything up. It was looking a little bit on the cooler side than I was hoping for. Same on the other side. Why is my camera not focusing? Stop it. And now I'm using that dark brown shade again in a pencil brush and just running this color under my lower lash line. I'm keeping it away from the inner corner of my eye. And now again with that warmer shade, just running this under my lower lash line to tie the top and the bottom together. And now I'm using this Makeup Geek pigment. These are the new foiled pigments, and this is the shade Gargoyle. I'm just using a Smith flat shader brush to apply it. I really like this color. I think it's so pretty. And the same on the other side. And as you can see, hopefully if it's close enough, I'm not creating a really defined lid space. I'm kind of blending it softly up into the crease work that we did earlier. And now for the inner corner, I'm using Moonstone again by Becca to highlight in that region. I sometimes just like to use the same highlighter that I use on my cheekbones just to kind of tie the colors together. And for mascara, I only need to apply it on my lower lashes because I have eyelash extensions. I'm using this little lower lash mascara by Pixi. And my lip color is by Makeup Geek. It's their Plush lip creams, and this is in the shade Jetsetter. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is the final look. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber already. Please give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.